Dictators and Dystopias. Verses in honor of Master Rennyo Shonen by Gansen John Welch Sensei. We face a constantly increasing barrage and an overwhelming deluge of half-truths, propaganda, indoctrination and lies. But no matter how hard humanity tries, we cannot break free from ignorance, confusion, illusion, and deep, dark delusion by our own unaided self-power. We are totally dependent on Amida's other power. This was taught by all the masters of Amida Dharma and the supreme teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha. The lights of freedom flicker, fade, and go out. When will liberation come? Have no doubt that only by fighting with all your heart, mind, and might will we bring about right and escape from tyranny. The tyrants are using your skills, energy, effort, and money to make you ill and imprison your body as well as your mind. You will eventually find that your only weapons that will work are faith, wisdom, and compassion. So do not shrink from or shirk your sacred duty and mission to share the faith, wisdom, compassion, and dharma of Amida Tathagata, as taught by Shakyamuni Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you, Amida Buddha. I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Homage to Amida Buddha. The above verses were inspired by the following passages from Rennyo Shonen Afumi, Gobanshu, the letters of Master Rennyo. Fascicle 5. 1. On laymen and laywomen lacking wisdom in the last Dharma age. Laymen and laywomen lacking wisdom in the last Dharma age should realize that sentient beings who rely deeply and with single-mindedness of mind on Amida Buddha and entrust themselves single-heartedly and steadfastly without ever turning their minds in any other direction to the Buddha to save them, are unfailingly saved by Amida Tathagata, even if their evil karma is deep and heavy. This is the essence of the 18th vow of birth in the Pure Land, through the Nembutsu. Once faith has been decisively settled in this way, they should, sleeping or waking, repeat the Nembutsu, saying the name of the Buddha as long as they live, respectfully. Fascicle 5, 13. On the unsurpassed, most profound virtues and benefits. Since the phrase Namo Amida Butsu consists of only 6 characters, we may not realize that it has such virtue. Yet the magnitude of the unsurpassed, most profound virtues and benefits within this name of 6 characters is absolutely beyond measure. We should know, therefore, that the realization of faith is contained in these 6 characters. There is absolutely no faith apart from this, or outside of the 6 characters. Shandao explains the 6 characters of this Namo Amida Butsu, saying, Namo means to take refuge. It also signifies aspiring to be born and directing virtue. Amida Butsu is the practice. Because of this, we unfailingly attain birth. How should we understand this explanation? The answer is that if, with the awakening of the one-thought moment of entrusting, a person takes refuge in Amida Buddha, even if is an existence like ours, burdened with evil karma and blind passions, Amida, knowing that person, will save him without fail. In other words, taking refuge means that we entrust ourselves to Amida to save us. Amida's bestowal of unsurpassed and great benefit on sentient beings who entrust themselves in the one-thought moment is called aspiring to be born and directing virtue. Because Amida bestows on us sentient beings great goodness and great virtue through his aspiring to be born and directing virtue. The evil karma and blind passions accumulated over myriads of kalpas from the beginningless past are instantly extinguished. Hence, our blind passions and evil karma all disappear, and we dwell even now in the company of those whose birth in the Pure Land is truly settled in the stage of non-retrogression. We understand more and more clearly then that the 6 characters Namo Amida Butsu affirm that we are to be born in the land of utmost bliss. Therefore, one who fully understands the meaning of the 6 characters of the name, settled mind, Anjin, or faith, Shinjin, is said to be a person who has realized great faith given by other power. Since there is this incomparable teaching, let us deeply entrust ourselves. Respectfully. Fascicle 5, 15. On the primal vow of Amida Tathagata. What sort of sentient beings does the primal vow of Amida Tathagata save? Also, how do we entrust ourselves to Amida, and through what attitude are we saved? To begin with, in regard to the persons to be saved, even if they are evildoers, have committed the 10 transgressions and the 5 grave offences, or woman burdened with the 5 obstacles and the 3 submissions, they should not be concerned about the depth and weight of their evil karma. It is only by great faith alone, other power, that we realize birth in the true and real land of utmost bliss. As for faith then, what should our attitude be, and how should we entrust ourselves to Amida? In realizing faith, we simply cast off the sundry practices and disciplines and the evil mind of self-power and, without any doubts, single-heartedly and deeply take refuge in Amida. This we call true and real faith. Amida Tathagata, fully knowing the sentient beings who single-heartedly and steadfastly entrust themselves in this way, graciously sends forth rays of light, receives these beings within the light, and enables them to be born in the land of utmost bliss. We speak of this as Amida's light, embracing sentient beings who are practitioners of the Nembutsu. Beyond this, even though we say the Nembutsu throughout our lives, we should understand that it is the Nembutsu of gratitude for the Buddha's benevolence. With this, one is to be declared a Nembutsu practitioner who has fully realized our tradition's faith. Respectfully. Namo Amida Butsu.